And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Freeman in at the 2.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Evans. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Magician. The 3. Freeman misses. It's stolen. And they're on the run.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Simpkins. First quarter of play, a minute in. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Freeman. Simpkins grabs the miss. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Magician. All alone on the break. Got a piece of it. Here's Freeman. Here's Hall. He shoots it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Evans. They set the pick. From behind the arc. On target from range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Hall passes to the Magician. Here's Freeman. Take it away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
we're into the new year. How about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at the visitors here. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference. .157 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Magician. Launches it. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Number 33.
Well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the bigs. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
The shot by Magician, no good. Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. And the basket is good. Give him 8.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Hall. 9 points for him in his last game. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. No good, off the front rim. Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Simpkins. To the right side. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The shot by Evans, no good. Here's Bowman. Magician, pass to the Magician. Lets it go from 11. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And it's Bowman in at the center position. The shot by Magician, no good. Cuts off the pass. On the break. Here's Magician. Here's Freeman. He's scoreless to the paint. Murphy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Freeman.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. To the middle. Here's Stewart. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Timeout home team.
Free throw is off from Stewart. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Magician. Still without a bucket. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Stewart, no good. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Magician, the pass to Jovic. Here's Magician, driving inside. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. They set the pick. Inside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Brian?
Keeping that edge. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Pass to Simpkins. Johnson on the wing. Stewart, the pass to Simpkins. From 12 feet. And yep, it's good. 10 points for him.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Hall. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
To the inside. They swipe it. Pass to Magician. To win the drought. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the paint. And how about we check the numbers for him?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
.125 left in the first half of basketball. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Magician. To stop the drought. Can't connect from short range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Simpkins passes to Johnson. Here's Simpkins. There's a screen. Connects on the 17-footer.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Hall. Pass to Magician. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Magician. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jovic.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this one. Fires from deep. Here's Magician, and he gets it to go from the high post. Magician's got his first 2 points of the night, and so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up 19, and we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadaba says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the visiting team.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pass to Simpkins. Wing shot on the way. That one's wide left. And it's Hall in at small forward. And on the floor for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Jovic. Here's Hall, covered by Johnson. Here's Hall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hall's gotten his second bucket on the night. As someone who helped make the game what it is today, what do you think of the modern NBA, Stan?
Well, look, B.A., skill level has never been higher. These players are the best that have ever played the game. We got more guys on the floor who can shoot the ball, more guys who can handle and pass. So the game is at its height. There is always going to be things that can be improved, but we've got to really appreciate what we're seeing in today's players.
Shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Simpkins. Pass to Evans. Just 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Plenty of space. Good on the jump shot. 10 points for him.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Hall. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
They grab their own miss. Tipped, and they recover it. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Let's see who's the hottest.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Simpkins. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Simpkins has got 5 points.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Johnson. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at the home team, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Pass to Hall. Here's Magician. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Evans. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Stewart's got his second basket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's intercepted. Fast break, here we go. Here's Hall. No good with the triple.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Stewart outside. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
I just love the ball movement.
Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Magician.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Evans. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jovic passes to Hall. To the wing, right side. And he's going for the lob! To the wing on the left. And that one's good. Magician's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Pass to Phillips. And here's Johnson. Clock is at 3. Phillips' shot is off. Shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Here's Hall. Rebounded by Johnson. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Pass to Stewart. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pulls up, high post, and down it goes. 2 points. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Hall. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, BA. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
That free throw, no good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Phillips. And there's the rejection. Here's Magician. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Foul, second team foul.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, It's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. With the drive, jacks up a three, and the three-pointer goes.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Magician, the pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. 1:05 left in the fourth. That shot is off. Shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Bowman. And the three off target. Here's Phillips. "26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. From deep. They get it back. Back to Stewart. Pass to Phillips. And so the home crowd treated to a win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.